With Ukrainians still reeling from the onslaught of indiscriminate Russian missiles this week, the top U.S. general blasted the missile attacks as a war crime.
Russia has deliberately struck civilian infrastructure with the purpose of harming civilians. They have targeted the elderly, the women, and the children of Ukraine. Indiscriminate and deliberate attacks on civilians targets is a war crime.
The European Union also accused Russia of committing war crimes this week, with dozens of Russian missiles killing at least 26 people. Russia launched the missiles during rush hour Monday, targeting civilian infrastructure, parks, busy intersections, and power plants, not military facilities.
Brutal, it's beyond the pale.
These are the latest in a really, really long list of war crimes that Russia has committed in Ukraine. Going back to Bucha, right, in the suburb of Kyiv, which when the Russians withdrew, the mass graves that have been found in eastern Ukraine.
Ukraine's urgent weapons wish list for NATO leaders includes more howitzers to provide artillery fire and more air defense weapons to shoot down incoming missiles. Germany has delivered the first of its air defense systems to Ukraine, and a senior U.S. defense official told VOA that the U.S. will deliver 2 NASAMS, National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile Systems, to Ukraine within the next month. This is the same type of system used to protect the skies of the U.S. Capitol. At the top of Ukraine's wish list to NATO, according to officials, are multiple launch rocket systems, tracked vehicles capable of launching 12 rockets at Russian targets before reloading, weapons considered crucial in Ukraine's counteroffensive.
We're going to do everything we can to make sure that they have what's required to be effective. And most recently, we've seen them be very effective, both in the east and down in the south, as they've taken back quite a bit of territory from the Russians.
NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg called Russia's actions in recent weeks the most serious escalation of the war since the invasion in February. Russian President Vladimir Putin says Moscow's latest missile attacks came in direct response to a truck bombing Saturday that damaged a strategic bridge linking mainland Russia with the Crimean Peninsula. The Russian military has been using the bridge to resupply its forces in Ukraine's south. Carla Babb, VOA News, the Pentagon.